Well, shoot. See, here I've been thinking that we're going to catch her. Oh, a little feeding action. A stray cat that's coming by to visit here recently. Well, it's evening here in the Grape Arbor. I was planning on coming out and sitting down and having a chin wag earlier today, but it just didn't really seem right. There was an awful lot of highway noise, and you know, sights are one thing, but sounds are another, and if the sounds of the garden are just overpowered by a whole bunch of machinery, it's just not the same, you know. Well, here we are, we're coming up on evening, and it sounds like people are not in such a hurry to get places. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a horrible looking toenail right there. Let me tell you about this thing. Yeah, feast your eyes. That's what happens whenever you try to lift a burden that's beyond your abilities and you just aren't prepared. I'll tell you how it happened. I was about 15 years old. I was on the farm I grew up on, and we were making some preparations to move from that farm to a place out in Missouri. And part of the preparations involved loading up a whole bunch of stuff on one of these great big old flatbed trailers that we had. Item that I was trying to relocate was a very large double basin cast iron sink. And it had been sitting out there in the weather for Lord only knows how long. And it had a good deal of slime on the underside. Mold growing, so moss growing, I imagine. Not mold, moss. Moss. It was slippery in any case. Now, I didn't have steel-toed boots at the time, so I was trying to hustle, I was trying to move this thing, and of course, I didn't have as good a grip on it as I thought I did. And so as I was moving, it slipped and came right out of my fingers and right down on top of my toe, and I tell you, I let out a yelp. You'd have thunk that I'd done it on purpose just to get out of working or something. But it sure enough did wind up swelling up, and eventually the nail came off and it grew back. It didn't ever grow back quite right. And then years and years later, I had another occasion when the person stepped on it, and then the nail came off again and grew back. Back entirely right. So now I just kind of keep it trimmed down a little bit off the top there. There you go. Here's my ugly, ugly toenail. I hope you're happy. Now y'all got to see it.